Hello students, welcome to the next topic of SST. Today I am here with the topic the Peninsular Plateaus. India's southern part is also known as Peninsular Plateau. So students, first we need to understand what kind of landform is called a plateau. A plateau is a highland with a flat top. It resembles a tabletop, so it is also known as tableland. To the south of the northern plains lies the peninsular plateaus of India. They are broader in the north and become narrower as we move southwards, giving it a triangular shape. This triangular piece of land is covered by water from the three sides and forms a peninsula. The Bay of Bengal is on its east, the Arabian Sea is on its west, and the Indian Ocean is on its south. Now students, I am describing the division of Peninsular Plateau. Narmada is an important river of the plateau. This river divides the Peninsular Plateaus into two parts. Number 1, the Central Highlands, and number 2, the Deccan Plateau. First I am going to discuss with you the Central Highlands. The region towards the north of the Narmada river are called the Central Highlands. The Central Highlands are further divided into two parts, the Malwa Plateau and the Chota Nagpur Plateau. The northwestern part of the Central Highlands forms the Malwa Plateau. Its average height is 500 meters and slopes northwards. The region is rich in black soil, which is good for growing cotton and oil seeds. Chota Nagpur Plateau, the northeastern part of the Central Highlands, is called Chota Nagpur Plateau. The average height of this plateau is around 600 meters. This region is rich in minerals like coal, bauxite, iron, copper, mica and limestone. Now students, I am going to discuss with you the Deccan Plateau. To the south of the Narmada river lies the Deccan Plateau. This plateau rises 100 meters high in its northern part and more than 1,000 meters in the southern part. The Satpura range lying between river Narmada and river Tapti lies to the north of this plateau. It is surrounded by Western Ghats on the west and Eastern Ghats on the east side. The Deccan Plateau slopes from west to east. So most of the rivers in this region flow from west to east and fall into the Bay of Bengal. Rivers Narmada and Tapti are exceptions as they flow from east to west and fall into the Arabian Sea. Rivers in the Deccan Plateau are not as mighty as the Himalayan rivers. They are seasonal and rain-fed rivers. They sometimes dry up in summers and get flooded in monsoon season. To control this situation, many dams have been built across these rivers. These dams store extra water during monsoons and drain during summers. These dams prevent rivers from drying. This region has many waterfalls like the Jog Falls, the highest waterfall in India. The Deccan Plateau is rich in many minerals like iron, mica, gold and diamond. The forests in the region give many valuable products like teak, rosewood, shisham, sal and sandalwood. The southern plateaus are also known as the storehouse of minerals. Now students, I am going to discuss with you the life of people in the Peninsular Plateau. The states located in the Peninsular Plateau are Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. So first one is Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh is the second largest state located in the center of India. Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. The rivers Narmada, Tapti, Son, Chambal, Mahanadi and Betwa flow through this state. The temples in Khajuraho, the Buddhist stupa in Sanchi, these are some famous tourist places located here in Madhya Pradesh. The next state located in Peninsular Plateau is Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh is located towards the east of Madhya Pradesh. Raipur is its capital. River Mahanadi and Indravati flow through this region. Hindi is the main language spoken here. Agriculture is the main occupation of people here. About 44% of the land is covered with forests. This state is also rich in minerals like coal, iron, manganese, limestone and bauxite. The Bhilai steel plant is also situated here. The next state in Peninsular Plateau is Jharkhand. Jharkhand is situated in the Chota Nagpur Plateau region. Ranchi is its capital. The river Damodar flows through this state. Agriculture is the main occupation of people here. This state is very rich in mineral deposits. Iron, coal, mica, bauxite and uranium are some of the minerals found here. It has some major steel plants like the Bokaro steel plant in Bokaro and the Tata steel plant in Jamshedpur. Next state located here is Maharashtra. Maharashtra is located in the northwestern part of the Peninsular Plateau. Mumbai is the capital of the state. Mumbai is the most important trading center of our country, so it is also called the financial capital of India. Mumbai is India's busiest seaport also. Many industries like textiles, machines, automobiles and electrical goods are located here. Mumbai is famous for Hindi film industry. Hindi film industry is popularly called Bollywood. The Ajanta and Ellora caves are famous tourist attractions here. Next state located here is Odisha. Odisha lies partly in the eastern coastal plains and partly in the Peninsular Plateau. Odisha also has huge mineral resources. Some of the major minerals are iron, coal, bauxite and chromite. Some of the industries present in Odisha are iron and steel plants, aluminium, textile mills, etc. The main tourist attractions are the Chilka Lake, the Jagannath Temple in Puri and the Sun Temple in Konark. Next state located here in Peninsular Plateau is Andhra Pradesh. Agriculture is the main occupation of people in Andhra Pradesh. The main crops grown here are rice, jowar, tobacco, sugar cane, groundnut, ragi and oil seeds. Many industries have developed in this state, which include iron and steel, shipbuilding, cement, silk and the handloom. Kuchipudi is the most popular dance form of this state. Next state located here is Telangana. Telangana has been carved out of Andhra Pradesh in 2014. People are mostly farmers here. Charminar and Salarjung Museum located in Hyderabad are famous tourist attractions. The Golconda Fort also lies in Telangana. Next state located here is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is located towards the south of Andhra Pradesh. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. The river Kaveri flows through this state. Agriculture is the main occupation of people. Industries present here include textile, automobile, electronics and software. Tamil Nadu also has a well-developed film industry. Sambar, rasam, idli and dosa are popular dishes. Pongal is the main festival celebrated in this state. Bharatnatyam is the most famous dance form of this state. Meenakshi Temple in Madurai is one of the most important religious places. Next state located in the Peninsular Plateau is Karnataka. Karnataka is located in the western part of the Deccan Plateaus. Bengaluru, also known as the Silicon Valley, is the capital of this state. The main occupation of people is agriculture. The famous Kolar gold mines are situated here. This state is also highly industrialized. Apart from being a major center of IT industry, Karnataka also has electronic, aircraft, handloom and silk weaving industries. Some of the famous tourist attractions of Tamil Nadu are Mysore Palace, the statue of Gomteshwara, Hampi temples, etc. So students, in this session I discussed with you the Peninsular Plateau, the states located here in the Peninsular Plateau. Hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.